up guys, it's Nick and today I am finally going to give you guys my reviews, my experience, my thoughts on getting your eyebrows tattooed / getting microblading on my eyebrows. And the reason why it took me like 4 months to actually shoot this video is because I really needed to like take down some notes and really observe the whole procedure process, the whole healing process, and the aftermath of the actual results so that I could give you guys a legit, substantial, significant review on what I actually think of them. Is it actually worth the money? Is it worth splurging on your eyebrows? What is this like whole microblading trend? That's basically what I'm gonna talk about today. But before anything else, don't forget to subscribe down below for more makeup tips, reviews, tutorials, and all that fun stuff because you don't want to miss out. If you want to know how the whole microblading shiz went down for me, then let's get on to the video. Basically like took this review seriously and I've got my notes right here and I'm ready to get on with it. As I share with you guys my experience, I'll be inserting like pics and videos everywhere so that I could better visualize it for you guys. So just a little bit background. My eyebrows, they're quite sparse. Like I have hairs on my eyebrows, but they're like in small amounts. I have to really like take some time to like fill them in, maybe like 10 minutes if I really want it to be perfect when I'm putting on my makeup. In terms of makeup application, I feel like eyebrows are really important. Like they say kilay is life and I couldn't agree more. And it's because it really frames up your face. Like if I take out my eyebrows right now, I obviously look completely weird if I do that, but like if I take out my eyebrows, like I freaking look like Voldemort or something. I don't know. For example, if I don't feel like wearing makeup on, I don't want to feel completely bare, like I don't have eyebrows. I feel like when I don't have makeup on, I really have like sad baby eyebrows. Plus, like my eyebrows are uneven. Like I have more hairs on my left brow and on my right brow. I don't know, like it looked like it got shaved or something, which I didn't, by the way. So yeah, for those reasons, I wanted to look into getting my eyebrows microbladed. What made me decide was that I saw this eyebrow salon in Greenbelt 1, which is Strokes. And since I'm usually in the area, I said this could be the perfect place where I could get it done. 4 months ago, it's June 2017, and it was about to be my birthday, and I said, you know what, like maybe I could do it as a birthday present for myself. Just so you know, my eyebrows right here are not the microbladed. Since I haven't mentioned my eyebrows, these are not the microbladed eyebrows. My eyebrows right now have makeup on, and I'll be showing just clips in between of the actual microblading result on my natural skin. Okay, so that's the background. Now let's move on to the actual procedure. I actually had to go to the Strokes branch first in Greenbelt to get a consultation first because I feel like it's important that before doing anything for your face, you do enough research, you talk to experts and all that. And the great thing is the person who assisted me in Strokes and I asked for consultation, they were quite friendly to me and really answered my questions, and they don't have to charge you for it. How the ink, the microblading ink would stick into your skin would also depend on your skin type. I have normal to oily skin. They said it's going to be okay since I have normal combo skin, versus if you're really oily, the ink might not absorb well to your skin. I basically asked a lot of questions, and in the end I decided like, okay, you know what, yeah, let's just do it. And I had to schedule my procedure, and you really have to schedule it in advance because they have a lot of appointments. The first step in the procedure is that they draw in like the ideal eyebrow shape for your eyebrows. It has like a stick and a pencil and all that, and they really like measure like the perfect angle for your eyebrows from here to here. So once that's done, they're going to put a numbing cream on your eyebrows while you wait for your turn for the actual inking of the microblading process. So it's like this white creamy ointment thing that they put on your eyebrows. At first it's just really cold, it's just like a cold cream, but eventually you're gonna feel the effect coming in. Like you don't feel your eyebrows, like you're going like, I was going like that, like I couldn't feel my eyebrows. Basically, so after the numbing cream has already taken its effect, so they use this blade that they really carve out your eyebrow lines. Actually, they make you choose also like what color you prefer. Mine was dark brown. My hair is quite brownish, so I wanted it to match, but honestly in the long run I didn't see it that much anymore, but basically at least it's not black. The thing about having that guide already for my eyebrows before I lied down for the procedure was that they really like created dotted lines for my eyebrows so that they could make sure that it is the right shape and both eyebrows could be as equal as possible. So they started filling it in with that blade, and at first it feels like they're just scratching the surface. Like you don't really feel pain at all. It just feels like someone's scratching your eyebrows. After that, they rub some ink on it, and the ink that they put on it is actually the part where you could feel some tingling of pain. Since they used a blade to like go through your eyebrows, they kind of made wounds for your eyebrows. So imagine like they put some liquid on it, which is the ink. It's gonna feel that ink is going to absorb into that wounds that they just created, and you feel that, okay, here's the pain, it's coming in, it's coming in. And they actually go with a second time around, they blade it again, and that second time around, that's when I actually felt more pain. More pain, but still manageable for me. I think I have a high tolerance for pain already since I have like tattoos, but I wouldn't call it completely painless. After that, the second time of blading, they put the ink again, which made me feel the pain, like you know the feeling when you have a wound, the fresh wound, and they put alcohol on it. That's kind of like what I felt for my eyebrows. But then after they actually do the procedure, you don't really feel that much pain afterwards. You feel like it's like red and swollen, but it's not to the point that you feel like it's super painful. Like, you know, after you go to the dentist and the amnesia wears off and you feel like you're so much pain and you need to take pain meds. It's not that level. It's super manageable after. For my eyebrows, I think it took 2 hours in total. Now, moving on to the aftercare. So they say that aftercare is just as important, or actually even more important than the actual procedure itself. So they suggest getting this gel, which is already provided in the actual salon and strokes. They give you that aftercare gel because your eyebrows are really going to scab. Like for example, you trip, you gotten like wounds on your knees, and at first they're really like liquidy, but then eventually they dry up into a scab, and the part where you can actually scratch like the scabs, and eventually it's gonna be healed. So that's similar to the eyebrows. So it's actually wounds on your eyebrows. Eventually they're going to heal, and when they heal, they're going to get dark and they're going to scab, as in like you could actually take off like some skin. It sounds so disgusting when I explain it, but I promise it's not that disgusting. I use it like every 4 hours or every 2 hours. Basically every time my eyebrows get itchy or I feel like it's getting dry already. Can't leave it dry for a long time or else it will get itchy and the ink might come off if you scratch it. Put this gel and I just like rub it to relieve me of that itchy sensation. Actually, what's helpful is they give you this aftercare instructions 7-day healing plan, and this one has been really helpful in guiding me throughout the healing process. So basically the gel, you always have to bring it with you every single day. Every time it dries, every time it itches, you put that gel on. It says there also that there has to be dry healing for 48 hours. So that means you can't get it wet at all. So when I cleaned my face, I couldn't like splash water all over my face, and when I was taking a bath, I had to be careful not to wet my eyebrows. You cannot have excessive sweating for the first 3 days. So if you go to the gym or if you go jogging a lot, then the tendency is to sweat a lot, so you cannot be in that state. For 1 week, just do your best to like not touch it at all except putting the gel on your eyebrows. They also said that you can't use oil-based makeup removers. I use the Clinique cleansing balm because it doesn't have oil in it, and it just really dissolves the makeup really well. For the first 3 days, it's quite swollen, so you feel like your eyebrows are quite protruded a bit, and then after that, when it subsides, the eyebrow strokes, they look dark, so they look darker than you actually want them to be. But it's really like that, just like a wound. Usually when it heals, it gets darker for quite some time first before it actually fades away. For me, I think it only becomes natural after 2 weeks. It's as like, that's when I can say that natural as possible. Like I feel like it's really part of your skin. So that's the aftercare. Now let's move on to the results. First, I'll be honest, when I actually first got them, I thought like my eyebrows were uneven. Like if I'm gonna show like previous videos of me without makeup on, you're gonna see like that my left eyebrow has more volume and it's more ink versus my right eyebrow. What happened was my right eyebrow was fading more significantly than my left eyebrow, and it has only been like 1.5 months. What I did was I consulted Strokes again, and they said that I actually have a free retouch. For every microblading package that was actually like blading your eyebrows and all that, that's part of it, but they actually give you a free retouch after 3 months or something. And since it's free, I could go back and get them done again. And after the retouching, that's when it got better for me. Our skin types are all different. I feel like the ink would absorb differently depending on your skin type. And for me, I guess the first time didn't do it, so I had to get it retouched. And when I got it retouched, it was so much better. My eyebrows look more natural and they look more even right now. Although the retouching, it's basically the same thing actually. It's the same procedure that I talked to you guys about. So I have to go through the healing process again. Honestly, the healing process is the one that's quite hassle because you have to put the gel and you can't get them wet. Versus the procedure is just like in 2 hours it's done. Honestly, I still put makeup on my eyebrows even if I got them done. It's because actually I could get my eyebrows microbladed like this, like it's super full. But they were suggesting that since I'm still young, it's nice to have that like natural brow look still, wherein you could actually see like it's as if you have eyebrow hair. They copy the lines of an actual eyebrow hair, so that's what I like about it. So when I don't have makeup on, it's as if I have like full eyebrows because it mimics eyebrow hairs. But if I don't put makeup on, I don't feel like I'm comfortable like that other eyebrow is completely bald, you know what I mean? In terms of putting my makeup on for my eyebrows, I felt like it became so much faster for me doing my makeup now. Since my eyebrows already have that volume and that shape, it's so much faster to fill in my eyebrows. It looks like you have naturally filled in brows, not makeup-y brows, which of course we all want. Like we want to always have that natural look, and that's what I was able to achieve with this microblading. So the question is, at the end of this long ass video, is that would I recommend microblading? And I'd say yes. First of all, I've already convinced 2 people in my life to do microblading as well. For some people, they could have a hard time shaping their eyebrows every day when they put makeup on, and they just need something quick. And basically when they fill in their eyebrows, it's going to be quick because it already has the shape and all. So that's one reason. And second is, if you just really want to enhance your eyebrows even more, if you want to add more hair-like strokes for your hair, that's really good as well. And third is like if you want to really pull off that natural look every single day, or if you're just lazy to put on makeup and you still want to be comfortable in your own skin, I feel like having that eyebrows, having filled in full eyebrows really help in like structuring your face. When I put on makeup, the one that makes a big difference is really the eyebrows. If you want to pull off that I just woke up like this type of look, I feel like starting with microblading your eyebrows is really a good step. And the great thing about this is that it's not permanent. It only lasts 1 to 2 years. So for example, like in a year you decide like you really want to do it, and then in the like next 2 years you don't feel like doing it anymore, like you could make that decision. And I feel like if you do have it for a year, you're not gonna regret it. So yeah, I'd highly recommend it for you guys to check it out. If you don't want to like invest in it right away, then you could just like have a consultation there in Strokes in Greenbelt. So just to let you know, the price range is actually I think 13,000 to 15,000 depending on the actual eyebrow look that you want to have. Actually go try it out, especially the one in Strokes. They were really accommodating. I actually leave their information down below for you guys to check them out. And also if you guys have any questions for me, I feel like I've talked a lot in this video and I still feel like I could still say more about my experience. So if you guys have any questions whatsoever, feel free to comment down below because I also want to help you guys out. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, don't forget to subscribe down below for more videos, and I'll just see you in the next video. Bye bye.